Howdy, hi. It is Dear Job Sports WNBA Picks and Predictions for Saturday, August 23rd, 2025. We're looking at the best bets of the day. Let's get into the video. All right, first things first, have to recap a piss poor day in the WNBA. I go 2-5, only hitting two favorite bets. We lose every single over-under, the links on the spread, and NECA PRA. So, with the 2-5 record, brings our season-long record to 297 and 278. Nobody gets taken to or added to or taken off the ban list. Although you could argue I probably should take off Enrique since she's out for the year, but maybe that'll be a tomorrow problem. Anyway, I'm going to recap these games real quick, then we'll get on to the three games got for tomorrow. Game number one. It was the Seattle Storm heading into Dallas to absolutely obliterate the Wings. Final score, Seattle 95, Dallas 60. We really didn't need Dallas to do much. All they had to do was score 74 points so we could hit the Storm and the over, but they couldn't even do that. Seattle Storm led by Dominique Malonga, 22 points off the bench. This has to be a first time this entire year. Nobody in the Seattle Storm's starting five had double-digit points. Not a single person. NECA had 4, Gabby had 9, Ezzy had 6, Skylar had 6, Brittany Sykes had 8. Dominique off the bench, 22, 30 minutes played. Erica Wheeler, 17. Tiff Mitchell, 11. That has to be a first time. No one in the starting unit double digits. 3 people off the bench double digits. That is absurd. The Dallas Wings, they are really bad. 30% from the field, 17% from deep. That is 4 of 23. They have 18 turnovers. Their entire team is bad, minus Paige. And Paige had a very bad game. You had Haley Jones, 1 of 7. Geisel Soder, 1 of 5. Grace Berger, 1 of 6. I still don't know how Grace Berger is in the WNBA. Isaiah James, 3 of 13. Maisha Hines-Allen, 1 of 5. Diamond Miller, 2 of 7. Paige, 2 of 7. Holy wow. That is a bad basketball team. Then next winner, our only other winner, Mercury, minus 5.5. We probably should have hit this over, but the Mercury did not score a point for the final 4 minutes of this game. They almost choked away the cover. They win this one, final score 81-72. This got really greasy for no reason, considering their biggest lead of the game was 20 points, as they win by 9. Alyssa Thomas, she might be the GOAT, minus Asia. 13 points, 12 rebounds, 16 assists. 1-6. Built astronomically different. This Valkyries team, they're not good. The only people worth a damn, Veronica Burton went for 11, 5, and 8. Janelle Salon had a good game, 7 of 12. Then you had the culprits. Ami here, off the bench, 1 of 9. Carla Lette off the bench, 1 of 6. Kate Martin hit 2 late threes to go 3 of 6 off the bench. That's not bad. Teammate Fak Benley, 1 of 3. Rue Payer, 3 of 9. This team's just not good. Kayla Thornton obviously out. Zanda Lassini didn't play with a calf injury. And then Monique Billings did not play. This team is not good. I could easily see them losing out for the rest of the year, missing the playoffs. Our losers, we had the over in the Dallas game. We already discussed that. This is where the pain comes in. Minnesota Lynx. I thought Nafisa Collier was going to play. I laid the 6.5. Nafisa doesn't play. They win by 5. My 6.5 is dead as the Indiana Fever make a layup with, I think, 2 seconds left. Which I don't understand in the WNBA. Sometimes they just dribble out the clock if they're losing. Sometimes they shoot the ball if they're losing. Like, can we make up our mind when we're dribbling out the clock and when we're actually trying to score? They were down 7 points with 5 seconds left. But no, let's try to get a layup. Why? Someone answer me why. We also had the under 163.5. From a more real perspective here, the Indiana Fever lost 95-90. If you can't beat the Lynx at home without Nafisa Collier while shooting 65% from three-point land. 13 of 20. Lexi Hall gave you 23 points. Kelsey Mitchell went for 27. You had Shea Petty in her first game give you 10 points on 3 of 4 from the field, and you still lose at home to the Lynx without their best player. You let Jessica Shepard drop 22 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 assists. She went for a triple-double. Kayla McBride had 29. When are you ever going to win a basketball game, Indiana, if you can't do it when shooting 65% from deep? You are screwed. We had Nneka Ogwumike, points, rebounds, and assists, over 28.5. Again, this never stood a shot. Nobody in the starting lineup for Seattle did anything, and they still won the game by 35. That's probably for the entire WNBA, the only time that has happened this entire year. Nobody in your starting five had double-digit points. That is insane. Even the Wings had two people in double digits, Maddie Seegers with 12 and Paige Beckers with 11. And they lost by 35. And finally, we had the over in the Valkyries game. Mercury didn't score for the final 4 minutes. They only scored 32 points in the first quarter. No bueno. All right, that is the recap. The existence is pain. College football tomorrow, though. Thank God. All right, game one. It should be no surprise who I'm taking. Give me the Dream -4.5. Give me the over 161.5. At first, I was surprised as to why the line is so big. Then I checked the injury report. It would appear as though, again, this is me recording this the night before, so you are definitely going to want to check the injury report before this game tips off. Sabrina is on the injury report, officially listed as questionable. Brianna Stewart, also on the injury report, listed as questionable. I would assume neither of them play. I don't see any point in them playing. Sabrina's on there for a reason. I don't think she's going to suit up. Now, you could argue that makes this team even better. And I was damn tempted to take this Liberty team +4.5, considering my personal feelings towards Sabrina and how I think she is horrible. But I can't do it. The Liberty, they are below 500 on the road, sitting at 8-9 on the season. With no Stewie, with no Sabrina, your scoring is going to have to come from three people. It is Emma Mieseman. It is John Quell. It's arguably Leona Fibic. I still don't think Natasha Cloud can shoot, so I'm not even going to put her in the scoring opportunity bucket. It has to be Leona Fibic. You got to get her the ball. You got to get her more involved. I think she's going to prove herself in this game. I am so tempted to take the Liberty, but I'll still rock the Dream. Dream are 23-13 on the year. 8-2 in their last 10 games, 11-5 at home this season overall. I mean, come on now. They're rolling. The Liberty don't have their two best players. The Dream are going to dominate the boards. You got to take them. Give me the Dream. Give me the over. Next game. This one hurts me to do, but I'm going to do it because I don't think the Aces should be laying greater than a touchdown on the road. Give me the Mystics at home +8. Give me the under 161.5. I think we are going to see a very ugly basketball game. Aces, they are hitting the road. This is the first of a 3-game road stand, or road trip, homestand, road trip, duh. They're 23-14 on the year. They've won 9 games in a row. Absolutely rolling. I do like the Mystics matchup down low. Youth seems to struggle this Aces team. They're a very old team. Chelsea Gray's getting up there. Jewel Lloyd is up there. Whenever you see Kia Stokes enter the game, she does nothing. Asia's 29. Not that Asia has anything to do with age, but I like how the youth is going to challenge them and kind of get in their face and just tell them, fuck you, straight to them. Things I don't like on this Mystics team. One, the fact that they can't score, which is a slight problem. That's why I'm taking the under. The Mystics' most recent games, 67-56, 80-69. That is not ideal. It is very much not ideal. But the last time these two teams played, it was in D.C., July 10th. The Mystics won that game outright, 70-68. Granted, that is when they had Brittany Sykes and Aaliyah Edwards on the team. You now have neither of them, and it is literally all rookies plus Alicia Clark and Steph Dolson. So semi-questionable, backing a 16-20 team at home. But the Mystics are much better on their own court. They play up to their competition and also down to their competition, as we have seen them lose back-to-back games against the Connecticut Sun. I like them here, though. They're a feisty team. Kiki's going to get up for this game. Shakira Austin should do good. You need a good performance from Sonia Citron. She's been really struggling recently. And then you need some people off the bench to pick it up. But I'm not laying 8 points with the Aces on the road. No, no, no. Give me the Mystics. Give me the under. I think it's going to be a good game. Finally, this game scares me. Give me the Sun +3. Give me the Sun on the money line. Sun to win 3 games in a row. Let's get it done. Both of these teams clearly not making the playoffs. They're two of the worst teams in the WNBA. I like the Sun here, though. They're playing with heart. They're playing with determination. They're playing a lot of their rookies, who are probably better than the veterans they've been playing, minus Tina Charles and Marina Mabrey. They're 8-27 on the year. They could have already won 3 in a row if they wouldn't have choked that 21-point lead to the Indiana Fever, but we're not going to get into that. Sanaya Rivers has looked great. Anissa Morrow has looked good. Olivia Nelson-Adota has looked fantastic. Since those guys, or females, have been playing so much, they've been able to rest Tina Charles. So you should get a decent game here from Tina on the road. They might struggle with size down low. It is very difficult going up against the Twin Towers and Cardoso and Angel Reese. But I like the Sun. They like to get out and run. The Sky don't mind to get out and run. I think we're going to see a fast-paced game, so that's why I like the over. The Sky, 9-26 on the year. Angel's back. Ariel's back. It's absolutely insane how different of a basketball this team is with those two players on the court. Without them, they're easily the worst team in the history of the league. With them, though, they're pretty good. I mean, they just beat the Liberty on the road. If you wanted to hit Cardoso rebounds, don't mind that. It's hit both of the games that Angel's been back. I think they're going to lose here, though. They still struggle. They still struggle with the perimeter shooting. The Sun definitely have that edge. Sanaya can make a bucket. Mabrey's a walking heat show. Anissa Morrow can shoot it a bit. The Sky still have no one. Ariel Atkins is not consistent from deep. Angel can't shoot. So they're still going to struggle to shoot the ball. Give me the Sun. Give me the over. Very intrigued as to who actually wins this game. All right, now we're going to go player props. I would be very cautious with this first one. Emma Miesemann. I'm taking her PRA over 24.5. I am currently 0-2 with betting Emma Miesemann this year. It just has not worked out in the slightest. For whatever reason, it ain't happening. But with no Sabrina in the lineup, with no Stewie in the lineup, surely you have to get Emma Miesemann the ball. If there was ever a game for her to score 25 points, this has to be it. Give me Miesemann, PRA over. If she doesn't hit it, she is going on the banned list. Next one, a person we haven't taken in a while. Give me Alicia Gray, points and rebounds over 22.5. Dream still don't have Jordan Canada. The entire offense would appear to be her and Howard. Previous game at home, she shot the ball 21 times against the Minnesota Lynx. 21. Bree Jones didn't shoot it that much. Griner's coming off the bench. It's her and Ryan Howard. That is it. So give me your PR over 22.5 against a Liberty team who really doesn't play much defense. All right, that is going to do it for me in this video. I appreciate you guys watching and tuning in. Hopefully, today is better than yesterday, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.